Hey, it's my cup. So today what I wanted to do was film a 15-month update. I wish I would have done it with Nene, and I wish I would have done it for his other appointments. I find myself going back a lot to my notes on when I had her and what milestones she hit. And I know that every kid is different, but I wanted to document what he's doing right now. I feel like he has progressed into like a new little stage right now. He's doing so much right now. Are you doing so much? Of course he does a lot when he wants to. Yeah. Good job. Yeah. On top, look like this. Good job. So at his doctor's appointment, he was weighing 24.8 pounds. The doctor said he was at a 75 percentile and that he weighed what an 18-month-old will weigh. And his height was at 31.6, which was also a 75 percentile. And that his height was that of a 16-month-old. So overall, the doctor was really happy that he was proportioned correctly and that he was exactly where he needed to be right at this stage. He also got 3 shots while he was there. And for the most part, he did really good with the shots. And he didn't develop a fever that day. The doctor did tell me that if he was gonna get a fever or any symptoms of any kind, he would develop it within the next 2 weeks. And it's hard for me to say if he actually got it because of it or not, because we were all sick at that same time. So was it his shots? Was it us just being sick? I guess we'll never know. So his sleep, for the most part, he sleeps throughout the night. He goes to bed by 7 and then he's up between 6:30 and 7 in the morning. Thankfully, he is a good sleeper and he doesn't wake up throughout the night. It would have to be that he's really sick or something that for him to wake up, or maybe going through a sleep regression, but he's pretty good at sleeping throughout the night and he gives me no issues going to sleep at 7 and then he wakes up in the morning. So we have transitioned into a 1 nap schedule. Not gonna lie, it hasn't been easy just because I feel like with my first one, it was just, I don't know, she transitioned into the 1 nap and then no nap so easily. It was just so easy to determine. With him, one day he'll nap 30 minutes. So if he wakes up between 6:30 and 7, I try to put him down for a nap like around 11:30, 12, and then I let him sleep no longer than 2 hours. So sleep-wise, like I said, we're having a 1 nap schedule for right now, and I just modify it, I guess, if I need to. Eating wise, he is pretty much a good eater. He does have his specific things that he does not like right now, and they obviously go through phases where they were eating something and all of a sudden they don't like it. One of the things I have not been able to get him to eat is avocado. He will spit that out, he'll gag, he does not like it. So I've tried different ways to giving it to him. And again, he just like is not about avocado. So in the morning when he wakes up like around 6:37, he'll have milk probably by 7:30, if not 8. And then he'll have his breakfast like around 10 o'clock. He'll have oatmeal. Usually it's oatmeal with some type of fruit that I've mashed into it, blueberries, bananas. He's pretty good about fruits. And then after that, he takes his nap and he will have, for lunch, I've tried not to complicate it. So usually for lunch, he has like some Greek yogurt with maybe some other type of fruit. Yeah. Okay, can you do the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, all through the town. The babies on the bus say wah, 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 wah. The mamas on the bus say. The mamas on the bus say. All through the town, the people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down. And for dinner, what we do is usually I try to give him foods that I have been able to cut up myself, and then I just give it to him so that he can feed himself. I try not to stress it too much, and just, I feel like if he's hungry, he'll eat it. His personality, he's a quiet fellow, but he loves to laugh, and he loves chasing Sissy. You love chasing Sissy, right? Where's Sissy? Where's Nene? He loves chasing her. They're hiding, they're climbing. These two are special. He loves to point at the trees, at the birds. What does the elephant say, Austin? And if you mention keywords, like if I say, what does the duck say? He'll immediately go and grab his book where he has 3 ducks, and he'll go to each page and point at them. If I tell him, what does the elephant say? He'll go and he'll grab a book with an elephant as well. Yep, he's trying to find the elephant right now. Like, is he smart or is he smart? Yeah, that's the book of the elephant. This is one of the books that I used with my first that just really helped her learn the different animal and the different animal sounds. So I used it so much that the page is ripped, and I had to buy a new one for him because it worked so well with her. So he really loves that one, and he really loves the other books. I'll link both of these in the description. So worth the money. That's a rhino. Koala. Elephant. What does the elephant say? The elephant goes, elephant. So health-wise, he's doing really good. The only thing is that he's still suffering from is his baby eczema. It really hits hard behind his knees, and I do the Aquaphor, but it's obviously not as bad as I have seen online other people, but he does suffer from the eczema a lot. The other thing that he did have, and he does have, was tinea versicolor, and it's discoloration in the skin. And the way I'm treating it right now, which was the first thing that he told me to treat it with, was with Xoxo Blue. It's only in his back and the back of his legs, and supposedly it hits once the humidity hits, once you go outside. And he does have it. It doesn't seem to bother him much, but I did do the Xoxo Blue on his back for about 7 days, and I don't know, I did not see real improvement. I think I'm going to try it again. If any of you have suffered with your kids from that, please let me know in the comments what you guys did to treat it, because I'm trying. Oh, baby. He is just so loving. Another thing we can talk about is at 15 months, I feel it's the fact that they can't really communicate or say any type of words to express. So his rage is on a whole different level. Like, he will rage, but again, I feel it's him trying to communicate that he wants you to pick him up, that he wants you to read a book to him or something, and you're not responding to his demands. It is just on a different level, dear Lord. If you take something away, if Sissy takes something away, if you don't pick him up, I know that my family will disagree and say he's an angel. I know it's hard to see that you are just such a handful, aren't you? Oh, and this one is a biter. He loves to clench his little teeth on you and will not let go. Teething wise, it feels like he's been teething since he's born. It's just the nonstop, his teeth are coming out at all times. It just feels like he's always teething and always having teeth. I feel like with my first one, I didn't even know she was teething, and teeth were just coming out. And then with him, it's just like, again, like the non-stop of teeth coming out. The duck says, quack, quack, quack. He says, ba, ba, ba. He is such a pointer now. He will point at everything that he wants. He point. Apple, apple. Grapes. A baby crawling. Horse. So at the doctor's appointment, they wanted to know that he was at least saying 3 to 5 words, and animal sounds count. So he does say mama, and he'll say papa, he'll say up, he will say knock knock, and he'll go to the door and do the knock knock. Like he's looking at the door right now. Knock knock. There's a lot of grunting, but a lot of pointing. And if, let's say there's I'll say a banana, he'll go to where the bananas are and he'll point at it. If he wants water, he'll point at the water. So he does a lot of pointing, and I try to reinforce the word knock knock. What does the goat say? So all the animal sounds kind of sound familiar. If you ask him what a lion says, he'll go, and then you'll ask him what a goat says, and he'll go, ba, ba. And his duck sound is, the duck says, the duck sound is, ba, ba, ba. Can you say hi? Can you say bye? Yeah, he says bye. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also remember that every kid is different and every kid develops differently. So this is what he's doing at the stage that he's right now. Knock, knock. Do not base where he's at and what he's doing to your kid. Every kid develops differently. If you guys like it, don't forget to subscribe so that you can see more videos. I upload every Saturday, so I will see you guys in my next video.